Welcome aboard our home and trawler, Sea Venture. Join us and the crew as we travel, explore, and experience all the world has to offer. We hope your time with us entertains, inspires you to live the life of your dreams. If we can do it, you can do it. So let's cast off the lines and head out for our next adventure.
Leaving the Wrangell Marina, there's a coating of slush on the docks and on the boat from the snow overnight after the sunshine yesterday. Holy smokes. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Cruising Sea Venture. We are on the move, and we're going to try to go from Wrangle up to Juneau in a little bit more than 2 days. It's about 24 hours of running time. We could run straight through, but it doesn't make a lot of sense up here in the winter to run at night with potential debris and ice in the water. So we're going to break it up into like a 9.5 hour day today. Wrangle to Portage Bay. That's kind of the rough plan. Tomorrow, Portage Bay to Taku, which is like 10.5 hours, and then 3 more hours into Juneau. And we'll see if the weather holds. It is right now, what time? 6:40 in the morning. We just, daylight just started to come up, so we just left Wrangle, pulled out of the breakwater, and right away, 10 knots of wind, like a 2-foot chop on the beam. But we're starting to get out of that a little bit, and headed toward the Wrangell Narrows yet again. All right, so we're about an hour in. We're behind Bank Island right now. It got a little lumpy, about 10 knots of wind out of the south. So we went ahead and put the paravanes in the water. So now it's all nice and smooth. A little bit of a following sea. So what have we done for the first hour? Well, we kind of got the cat situated. Rosie's making some toast, getting ready for a second cup of coffee. That's about it. Time for another update, what we're up to. Just cruising along toward the Wrangell Narrows. What are we up to, Rose? Puzzle. Got the breakfast dishes done.
I got a kitten here.
Got a couple kittens here.
Yeah, we're just hanging out watching this barge thing over here.
Oh yeah, there's a barge over there, like a fuel barge. I think I can't even hardly see it in the camera. Headed right toward the Wrangell Narrows, about the same timing as us. So sorry, there's no like drama and trauma to report. Maybe next time there will be, but at this point, this is what it is. Often, surprisingly boring. Are you bored? No, just look out the window at the beautiful water.
Did you see the snow in the trees?
Oh yeah, there's snow in the trees. Over there, it's warmed up to 37 degrees, almost balmy. You can see a touch of blue sky up there almost.
The weather has definitely gotten better.
It's gotten, yeah, a little brighter and definitely more comfortable. You can see how calm it is. The paravanes are still in the water. This is maybe where active fins might be nice, but I suppose if you had active fins, you'd leave them on because they cause drag whether they're working or not. We could stop and pull the paravanes in. We will have to by the time we go into the Narrows, but for now I think it's, did I mention it was 37 degrees out? So they can stay in the water a little bit longer, and then we'll go gather them up in a while. All right, we did our first engine room check. That looked good. We're right about at the entrance to the Narrows, so soon we're going to pull those paravanes in, but not quite yet. Finished up showers. That feels really good. Everything looking good. I'll show you what happens when you after showers when you're with Rosie. Look at the AC draw right now. That would be Rosie's hair dryer. Right now running at minus 200, almost 270 amps. At 12 volts. Lithium batteries actually don't care. They're all good. Approaching the southern end of Wrangell Narrows, about a half hour out.
Had a shower, feel great.
Yeah, we took our showers. Following Rosie's rule that camping's not a lifestyle choice I'm making. We don't do anything to conserve water.
Well, we don't waste it.
No, we don't waste it, but
we use it.
We're running about 37 degrees out. The sky's cleared a little. The view out the stern. Still running the paravanes in the water.
We're just entering the Wrangell Narrows, and I saw this rock. Let's see if I can show you what We just passed that marker, and we started to slow up as we're entering the Wrangell Narrows, and because we wanted to pull the fish in. And look who's in the water up here. That was kind of fun. All right, we're working our way in the Narrows. We're up at one of those infamous multiple buoy spots. Here we are on the chart. We have some current with us, so we have 9.2 knots, and we stopped and took the fish out of the water, so can't have them in the water through the Narrows. And the weather's looking okay. What do you think?
Yeah, looking good. Nice to go 9 knots.
Yeah, nice change.
We'll have the current with us for an hour or so. You can see it at the buoy. There's a bunch of cormorants on top. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Continuing to cruise up the Narrows. Quite a bit of push from behind, so I'm actually steering. It's a little bit work for the autopilot and a lot of current. Doing 10.5 knots right now.
Very nice. Moving right along.
Rosie's relaxing with Blake.
We're hanging out.
Yeah.
Looking out the window.
Just staying on course here as we whip through the Narrows today.
Woohoo! 10-7. 10-8.
Okay, it's fast for us.
Double digits is wow.
Right, approaching Petersburg. On our way toward Juneau. Pretty cool. It is 11:50 in the morning. I think this is less than 6 hours, Wrangell to Petersburg. I think that's the fastest we've ever gone, but we stayed up around 9 to 10 knots for a lot of the Narrows. And even now, when in theory we're supposed to have the current against us, we're doing 7.8. We're going to go right past Petersburg, and when we get to the end of the road, turn left. Or does that say end of the channel, turn to port?
That's the story.
And I think when we get out there in the main channel headed northbound again, we're going to reevaluate our destination. We may be able to go on a little bit further today. We'll see. Headed into Fredrick Sound. Looks like we're gonna, right now we're thinking we're gonna go ahead and go past our original planned anchorage by a couple more hours. We've done really well time-wise. The water's good. We can go up to Whitney Island and anchor and be that much further along on our little travel day here. So I think that's the current plan. It's pretty nice. It's off and on like snow flurries. Doing about 8 knots. Only a few knots of wind. I had a really nice 45-minute nap on the back couch. And Rosie's in here cooking beef stroganoff for late lunch, early dinner. How about that? That's kind of it. Otherwise, we just continue to putz along.
what I wanted to point out is that big, ugly, dark cloud up ahead. And we want to go around that point up there, and it looks like it's drifting over toward the point. So I'm not sure if it's a squall or, well, we'll just find out what it is. If it's a snowstorm or who knows what.
Hopefully it'll stay ahead of us.
Yes, well ahead of us. We'll see. It's been about 5 or 10 minutes, and it's already made it over to the point. Hopefully it will continue to go north, and we won't have to experience it when we get there. So hopefully it'll keep on going. Now the second storm is approaching the land, the point. So we'll see how it looks. Not very big, or so they seem.
So cruising along northbound, about 12 to 14 knots of wind off the beam bow, but kind of a swell chop coming right off the port beam. A little different direction than the wind. But
Doesn't look too bad, but we're feeling them.
right, we're all anchored up at Whitney Island after day 1 of our trip to Juneau. Remember, it was going to be like 2 days plus 3 hours. I think we'll still stay on that plan, though we went far enough today. I think we could get to Juneau all the way tomorrow, but I don't think we're going to, because we kind of want to stop at Taku Harbor. It's kind of a cool place. So when we came in around the southern end of Whitney Island here, it's a little bit of a narrow channel, but not that narrow, and it's about 50 feet deep. So paravanes are in the water. No need to take them out of the water. They stay in the water overnight. The boat will not rock at all at anchor, but it's calm here anyway. So anyway, no need to pull the fish in overnight. We just leave them, and in the morning we're off and gone. All right, we've had our dinner, pork chops, fried potatoes, and a green salad. It was fantastic. Now just relaxing. It is what time? 7:30 at night. Getting ready to watch a movie on the big screen. I think it's The Client with Susan Sarandon and Tommy Lee Jones. Go up here. Rosie.
Are you filming again? Hello.
Wrapping up the last of the dinner dishes. And then I went up here to the pilot house. As you can see, it's like pitch black out. And I looked up and went, it's gone. There. Can you see it?
No, what you went was holy crap.
Oh, you can't see it. Somewhere there.
Is it still on the chart?
It's a little tiny light. It's like, whoa. Go to the computer. We leave our navigation computer on 24/7. There's Sea Venture. Look there. An AIS target. Ocean Destiny. Sitting there at anchor. How cool is that? One thing you have to get used to about anchoring in Alaska is that at night, dark means dark. Like it's in pitch black. Like if you walk outside, you cannot see the water. And it takes a little bit to get used to that level of complete pitch blackness, at least in the winter. Thus we leave our navigation system on. So we always have an orientation to where Sea Venture is. Plus we have the wind alarm set up here. I think at 15 knots. Right now it's only 2 knots outside. Very, very calm out. All right, time for the movie. Join us in the next video as we continue our travel north to Juneau.